WQAD News 8's The Score is sponsored by Blackhawk Bank and Trust, Midwest Complete Construction, Temple Sporting Goods, AdCraft, and Crawford Company.
Welcome to week one of The Score, the new 45-minute edition of The Score. We just talked about maybe slowing down on the grill because we got plenty of time to grill over the next 45 minutes. But we're really thrilled and excited to welcome the one and only Dan Pearson back to the grill. This is your third time?
I think it is.
Why do you keep coming back?
I think it's, you got to pay me union wages now. It's been 3 times. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Absolutely great to be back. I'm excited. Seems like a later start, I think it's because of how Thanksgiving falls, right? It's the 29th this year,
yes.
So kind of back time it, right?
Back time it, absolutely.
He's so smart.
How do we do it?
I just realized that as he said
it?
it. So, but being back doing this on a Friday night, I know you're out there shooting and stuff like that and still all that good stuff, but you remember this stuff?
I remember it vividly, and just the tension of it, but the thrill of it too. So I know right now you're looking at me, but you're thinking about the 14th game that you're thinking is going to be.
Do we have the live shots? That's what I want to know. We don't have the live shots yet. But we're going to move them down.
So we need to do. I could dance.
You can dance, perfect.
Yes,
perfect.
Absolutely.
FCA is going well and everything too, right?
It's going great. So I now get to serve 3 different areas. So there's 23 counties. So we bounce around up in northern Illinois. Then here, this is the biggest one. It's 10 counties and down in Peoria. So I make a lot of trips to Peoria. I always joke that it's for Jesus, but our 6 grandchildren all are right around there.
There's a reason.
So, yeah.
Well, Jesus is more than the reason. There's other reasons
That's right.
as well. So.
That's right. But it's fun because I'm meeting a lot of coaches and athletes down there too. So it's an important place to me. That's where I went to school and everything. But I definitely miss covering the Iowa side. From a broadcasting perspective and storytelling there. But it's been fun. I appreciate getting to tell stories here. And I don't know, I've been doing that for about 12 years when my non-compete ran out,
Right.
That's wild. That's wild. A non-compete.
Yeah.
Those
Sorry.
don't even exist.
I was thinking about that on the way in. I got the perfect person for you to grill. We might have to wait a year.
We have a few games that you're actually going to call. We're going to tell you make the call. I think that's what they used to do back in the day.
It is.
Some
it's
weird,
it seemed like we were more organized. It's like, just jump in, right? That's what you told me.
Yeah,
and he sends the old guy to Kewanee, by the way.
He lives in Geneseo, so it's not a far trip. We're going to get to the action. Dan will be here grilling all evening. Burgers and brats?
Burgers and brats,
Get to work.
And the little Abe made a little sheet cake for you because we did that last year for you.
I love it. Well, let's get to some action. We will start on the Iowa side that you missed so much. We'll go to Bettendorf and Pleasant Valley. What a way to start the season. Spartan Stadium rocking. They were expecting 8,000. I think they had more than that. First quarter, PV striking first. Harrison Fierce, the quarterback, keeps it, gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 6-0 home team in front. Bulldogs, though, answer. Second quarter now, it's Will Taylor getting it outside and getting to the corner of the end zone. 7-6, Bettendorf in front. Later, a little defense for Aaron Wiley's squad as Matt Magistrelli. That last name rings a bell. Right. Dad Mike has to be thrilled. He recovers the fumble. That leads to a field goal. 10-6, Bettendorf at that point. But Rusty Spartans finds pay dirt just before the half. Fierce again goes in. 14-10 at that point. We're going to show you an updated score. They're still playing over at Pleasant Valley. Goodness. It's overtime right now, so I don't think it's a final. PV up 24-17. We will hear from the victorious head coach, maybe Rusty Van Winsinga, later here on The Score.
All right, let's check in with North Scott as they make the trip up to Central DeWitt. Quick little battle with them. It's Central DeWitt's Hudson Kruko. Pass to Colton Sawyer, wide open, tiptoeing down the sidelines. Steps out at the 5, though, setting up a 1st and goal. They would then go to Brent Morgan. He'll take it in from there, toting the note.
Yes, indeed.
He's in for the touchdown to make it a quick 6-0 Sabres advantage. They got a new head coach this year.
Hello.
How about North Scott? No Kyler Girardi, but they do have a Chase Stevens. He'll throw it downfield. Oh, what a pretty pass to Cash Bowie. 33-yard touchdown strike, 7-6 Lancers. And later it would be Stevens again, this time to a 15-yard run to Bowie. Another touchdown, 14-6. North Scott would have the lead at that point. Let's check the final score. It's all Lancers, 41-6.
Now it's time for the Battle of Davenport. West taking on North at Brady Street Stadium. Third quarter, West leads 8-6. The Falcons showing off their defense. Jordan Martin getting the tackle for loss. North makes up with the next play. It's Kaz Rabarchek with the 14-yard touchdown pass to Cannell Burridge. The extra point is good for the Wildcats to take the 13-6 lead. Now it's West's turn. Their offense is out. Brady Bells hands the ball to Jordan Tate, and check this out. Tate turns on the wheels. He picks up the 76-yard touchdown.
We will check out a final. It is North ahead in the fourth quarter. We hope to hear from head coach Adam Height, later in the show. Hey, let's head up to the Cedar Rapids area. Muscatine making the trip to take on Cedar Rapids Jefferson. The Jayhawks flying high early on. The completion down the middle, good for a big pickup and a first down. Later in the drive, it's the Jayhawks scoring to take the early lead. Muscatine's offense slow to get going in this one. We will show you a final score. It is Muscatine falling in this one, 33-14, your final in that one. Coach Gilly era underway over at Assumption, but it was a tough start for the Knights. They go on the road, always tough. Solon, they lose 33-7, your final in that one.
Hey, let's head down the street to Browning Field as Molin's hosting Rockwood Summit. There's Eric Stewart, a former Moliner, talking to current Moliner, Mike Morrissey. Let me tell you something. This pass play right here was drawn up at halftime. Mike Morrissey tells me Eli Taylor to Nolan Ducey goes for 72 yards and a touchdown. They've never run that play before.
Morrissey's smart and good looking.
Exactly what he was doing. 28-21 at that point. On the ensuing kickoff, the ball would pop loose and Moline would recover. It's Tim Shebler recovering the fumble, but they were not able to punch it in from there. Moline does get the ball back before the end of the third quarter. The pitch to Mark Carey, blocker in front. He picks up a first down. Shoestring tackle pulls him down. And then it's Adrian Cooper. They run that wing tee to perfection down the far sidelines. He's going to pick up 27 yards and a first down. It was still 28-21 at the end of three quarters. Let's check it right now. Still 28-21 in the fourth quarter.
Well, let's head over to Rocky Stadium, Rock Island. Beginning year number 125 of football. Jerry Burt covered their first game, Dan, way back in the day. Rock Island.
He was an intern.
With some special teams action right here as Minooka drops the football, and check it out right there. Deshaun McCall scoops it up. Looks like he scored, but they call it back because of an illegal block in the back. You know what?
Right.
Two guys that don't like officials already, Henry Hall and Mark Polite, they don't like that call. Rock Island ends up not scoring.
They've never liked them.
Yeah. Later, it's 7-0 Minooka. Rock Island gets to work. Javon Clark-Pugh to Evan Ellis. That's 25 yards and a first down. The very next play, it's Clark-Pugh finding Elijah Venegas in the flat. He does the rest of the work. Turn it upfield, get into the end zone from 22 yards out. That tied it up 7-7. Rocktown was feeling good at that point, but Minooka gets on track after that. They win this one 49-14, your final score.
Hey, a new era out in Geneseo. That's Matt Furlong.
Hello.
The sixth coach in 55 years, is that right? Six coaches, 55 years, something like that.
Yeah, I don't keep track. I don't keep track of it. Yeah, look.
Put the Geneseo guy on.
Anyway, Geneseo finally would get the ball back after Comer went 4 and out, and that was a nice run there by Colton Schmal Burton, and then it's Kai Weinzierl around the right side, or left side for a first down, 16 yards. We're going to call this name a lot. Weinzierl this time, nice little cutback step over. He's going to get into the end zone. That's the first score of the season, and it's 7-0 Geneseo. Let's go to the second quarter, and Geneseo, you're going to see a lot of run games. So if you like traditional Geneseo, you're going to love this. Weinzierl waits for the blockers, gets to the outside, cuts back, gets into the end zone. His second score of the game. It's 14-0 at that point. Geneseo will go on to cruise. 48-0 is your final score.
Dan Pearson, you make the call.
Bring it. Roscoe East Stadium, Metamora and Sterling. Metamora is John Schlemmer's alma mater. Golden Warriors defense rising to the occasion early. Early on, Metamora got down inside the red zone. Quarterback Stephen Petrie rolls out looking for a man, but Jimmy Wadsworth was there. Second quarter now, Sterling trailing 6-0, and they get on the board. Caden Phillips taking the lead around the end from 6 yards out. We're tied 6-6. After a Metamora score, Sterling's Drew Nettleton. The beautiful ball to Quincy Moss. Ooh, no Moss.
No Moss.
He runs down inside the 5. That was like a 90s reference, sorry. He thinks he scores, but after deliberation, he's out at the 1. They had to call New York for the call.
See, Jen, the 90s were way, way back in the
Yeah, Metamora down 5. Metamora counters with a 75-yard touchdown run. Petrie to Mark Frederick Jr. Him too. Metamora wins this one. Way to go, good win. 28-9 your final.
Hey, let's check in on Galesburg as they began the Sean Hickey era with a road trip down to Dunlap. Nice return on the kickoff right here for the Silver Streaks. They get it into enemy territory. Nice blocking up front. Unfortunately, they would not score on the drive. Dunlap would answer though. They get into the end zone early to take a quick lead. We will show you an updated score. It is Dunlap winning this one in the third quarter, 34-0, your final score. Also tonight, we'll check out a score from the Western Big Six. I can update that for you because Brian Stocking is not doing his job right now.
He is busy,
He's
but
holding
he
out,
missed this
I
one.
think.
He missed this one.
LaSalle
eating a
Peru
Twinkie right now.
knocks off United Township late, 18-16, your final in that one. We'll see if the Panthers can get back rolling again next week. Well, we have reached our first break, but Dan, I'm a little worried because we've yet to put anything on the grill.
You know,
We still got plenty of time.
I love what you've done with the set. Remember, we were facing the other way.
We just
last
did a whole
year, so
180.
I'm thrown off here. So, which one's a brat, which one's a burger, and all that stuff. So,
We're going to start cooking. We're also going to update you on Pleasant Valley PV. Pleasant Valley is PV. Pleasant Valley Bettendorf. We'll get you a final that one. Hopefully have a interview with the winning coach. All that straight ahead right here in the Score.
What's up, guys? My name is Logan Lee. Whenever I'm back in the Quad Cities, I always make sure to turn on my favorite TV show, The Score. Woo! Let's go! We did it!